I'm
Aysha.
and
I'm
Sarah.
Hello and welcome to Life by Us. I'm Aysha.
And I'm Sarah.
And we are back with another episode.
Another one.
This is episode 8.
That is crazy. We're almost to double digits.
I know. What are we going to do for 10?
I don't know.
Big celebration.
Sure. Just like our what was it, 1 month or 2 month dating anniversary? We went to Traveler's Table and you marked it was an anniversary.
I think it was 3 months. And we
like that's better.
On the reservation, I couldn't mark month-iversary, right. So I had to put anniversary, and they brought us out champagne.
They sure did.
And a dessert? Or did we order the dessert?
I think it was just the champagne that was complimentary.
That was a sweet gesture.
It was, because I think they had it already, and they thought it was like an actual anniversary.
It's like, just in a wallow of years.
Right. But did we actually go there for our anniversary?
Our 1 year anniversary? I don't know.
We went there.
That's a great question.
For your birthday.
Yeah, we went for my birthday this year.
Mm-hmm.
The big. Oh yeah, we haven't. Have we recorded since my birthday occurred? Yes.
Yes, we have.
My birthday was the last episode. It had already happened.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to drag it out all of April.
She is.
If you are here and you've listened to previous episodes, thank you. If you're new here, make sure you go subscribe to our YouTube channel, Life by Us, and also subscribe wherever you listen to audio podcasts. That way you'll never miss when we drop a new episode. We'd really appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're both a little under the weather.
Just a little bit. I think this is from Atlanta. I feel like everyone that went to that event is a little sick.
Yeah.
Except maybe Karishma. I don't know. I just saw her story. She's in Vegas having a grand old time.
She's living her best life.
Yeah, good for her.
You know, it misses some people. It doesn't miss others.
Right.
These events always seem to trickle some type of cold, some type of something through the atmosphere. And you're like talking face to face with so many people.
Too many. And these events and getting sick from these events just remind me why I'm an introvert. Because
you're like, I wouldn't be sick if I stayed
wouldn't be
home.
sick if I didn't go. But then again, I wouldn't have met Sari, so
you wouldn't have the memories.
Right, so I'll take it.
Take a little memories with some coughs.
Right.
So, in case you're wondering why we sound a little different, I think we sound a little different.
I definitely do. I sounded like this last podcast too.
Yeah.
This is rough over here for me.
I know. We have a lot to discuss with the WNBA. So I figured, what if we get into our funnies first?
Get into our funnies first. You want me to go first, or do you want to go first?
I can go first.
No, you go first. No, you go. No, let me go first. No, you go first.
I'm like, I'll go first.
Like,
so mine is actually not from this week. And this is
cheating.
I don't know. It's the first thing I thought of when I was like, I can't think of what's something that really tickled me this week. This is from a previous week in the past. And it's shout out to one of our listeners. I'm going to go ahead and give credit to Jason Reed for this one. So,
he'll love this.
As I've mentioned, Jason Reed and I do a podcast about the show Married at First Sight. And I was plugging Life by Us at the end of one of our podcasts. And this guy goes, yeah. I was like, what are you up to? He's like, yeah, me and my wife, we're starting a podcast called Life Straight Up.
I thought that was so good. So good.
It was really good. I was like, I had to circle back once I told Sarah. I was like, was that planned? He's like, no, it was right off the cuff. That guy, he's funny.
No, and I heard it. I'm like, no, but actually start that podcast.
Right. Life Straight Up. Yeah, that was just hilarious. So shout out to my A Perfect Match podcast co-host, Jason Reed.
Yeah, and if you're already not a patron, Go check it out over there.
Yeah, if you've like watched Married at First Sight, or you're looking for a new show to kind of really put your all into, look no further than Married at First Sight.
Really? You're all?
I know. There's like a section of my brain reserved for all Married at First Sight history that I'm like, oh, if I could just like take that away and like learn the piano or something, that'd be great. But yes, we're on Patreon, patreon.com/a perfect match podcast. Only $5 a month.
That's a steal, honestly.
Yeah, we put out 4 podcasts a week. Or imagine.
Whoa. Then I'd never see you.
Imagine. No, we put out 4 podcasts a month, so you definitely get more than your money's worth. And if you join, there's so many podcasts out there already. I think we've put out 58 podcasts on there so far.
Wow, that's 50 more than we had.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're on track. So when we hit 59 on the Patreon,
just like
we know
almost
that we're
like a year ahead of us.
Yeah, legitimately, we are a year ahead.
Right.
That's when we started. It was in March of 2025.
Right, but I'm saying there's 52 weeks in a year, and you're 50 weeks ahead.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, the math worked.
Was I like Acer in that moment?
Yeah. Okay, Acer. Okay, what was your funny moment this week?
I think mine actually did happen this week.
Okay.
I had Uber Eats some sushi because Asia doesn't eat fish.
I'm a little picky.
Just a tad bit. She will eat salmon though. So it's sad for me because I really, really, really like sushi. And we've never in our relationship gone to get sushi. So if I'm eating sushi, it's usually like Asia is out of town and I Uber Eats sushi.
Well, I could go get sushi. I would just get like edamame.
Well, that's interesting because why have you never suggested it?
Because I want a full meal.
They have like chicken teriyaki dishes or something like that.
Yes, there was a sushi place in the Woodlands that me and my coworkers used to always go to, and I would always get. They had flatbread pizza, and it was actually really good. I know,
flatbread pizza.
They had an oven and they had pizza.
Anyways, but on this occasion when I had my sushi, you were there. I think you had already had dinner. You had leftovers already from, maybe it was at the Kindy.
I can't remember.
Anyways, you had leftovers, so you had dinner. And so I just ordered food because I needed to feed myself and I was too lazy to cook. And so I get this 2-for-1 deal on Uber Eats because I'm cheap, relatively cheap. And so this particular sushi had the little orange fish eggs on it.
Oh, God. I didn't know where you were going with this.
I like to keep you on your toes. Yes. The little orange fish eggs on like all of the rolls. And it was like, I don't mind them. I think they're a great added texture. Not so much flavor for me, but I feel like they overdid it. So I started to scoot them off the sushi and into the lid. And you were curious about them. You're like, what is that? And I was like, oh, they're like fish eggs. Like, look, handed you the lid. And you had it like really close up to your face. And you're like, And I said, wow, like, I can't believe you had it so close to your face. You're like, yeah, I know. I was holding my breath.
I forgot. That's what I said.
I don't know I was just so tickled by that.
Like, don't worry. I was holding my breath.
You're like, don't be impressed. I wasn't breathing.
I couldn't have you thinking I was like so bold to just have this fish
because
near my face.
The gears in my head started turning and I said, oh, can we go out to get sushi? Will you try some? They have cook rolls. They have veggie rolls.
Yeah, everyone always says the California roll is the way to go.
Yeah,
try it out because I do like salmon. It's the seaweed of it and the cold rice. I have tried it. I am at the point in my life where I'm not going to say I don't like something if I haven't tried it.
Okay, but how long ago? Because, excuse me, how long ago was that? Because your palate has changed.
Great question. You got me there.
Why are you stuttering like you're scared?
I'm so nervous. It had to be at least like 10 years ago.
Okay, I think
so. You think it's worth trying again?
I think you need to give it another shot.
I don't know. I just remember the experience of chewing it and just like, there's nothing about this that is pleasant.
Fish is good. I don't know. I feel like
maybe
Filipinos have very like fish central dishes.
Okay. I'll like give fish. You a maybe. All right. So we are recording this on Thursday. It's April 10th. It's not Thursday. It's Friday.
It's Friday. It's Friday.
Gotta get down on. Here we go. Oocha wally wally.
Oocha bang bang.
She learned that.
Wait, is that right?
Yes. I saw a TikTok of somebody who was quizzing their coworkers, seeing if they could finish the line. You did it.
Nice.
Okay, so we are recording this on Friday, April 10th. So that's as recent as our knowledge is. This is where we are in the news. So I did want to kind of tap into what's going on in the W right now, because free agency is wild right now. So there are so many teams. So right now there are so many teams, there's so many players that are unrestricted free agents, which means their current team would have to just offer them a new contract, or they can go anywhere. So there's like an unprecedented amount of players that are unrestricted free agents.
Basically everybody but the rookies.
Yeah, exactly. And so it's been wild just to see what's happening, who's going where. It's just like everything we've ever known is changing right now in this period of time, because I guess it's going to go through the draft, but the WNBA draft is April 16th. So very excited about that.
I read that the contract signings start like tomorrow.
Okay, so April 11th. Okay, so really funny story this week.
Wait, so why couldn't this have been your funny?
Well, because I was going to talk about it here. Oh, it didn't happen to me.
Oh.
Funny in the news.
Oh, never mind.
So Nneka Ogwumike. Did I say that properly?
You did.
Ogwumike. So Nneka, who, by the way, we share a loctician.
Shout out to Q.
When I see Nneka's hair, I'm like, same hands did our heads. So Nneka, there was a balloon. So right now, everyone knew Nneka was on the Seattle Storm for 2 years. She had spent, 11 or 12 seasons on the with the LA Sparks. And so the big question is, where's Nneka going to go? And so, there's a lot of players, but one of them is Nneka, that no one knows where she was going to go. And a balloon company innocently posted their work. They said, hey, I put up some great balloons. I want the world to see it. And it said, welcome, Nneka. And they tagged the Minnesota Lynx.
It was in the gym because you could see a corner of the logo. Yes. Of the Minnesota Lynx.
And they tagged them too.
Right.
Some random person saw this and was like, oh my gosh, Nneka's going to the Lynx. Right. And so it just took off like wildfire, like the balloon company.
Like wildflower?
Wildfire. The balloon company deleted the post. And then it was like, oh my gosh, like what's happening? Like, is Nneka going to the Lynx?
Right, because why would you go through all the trouble to put up this like extravagant welcome sign if you weren't signing that player?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And so it just took off. It started as that, and before we got any confirmation about what that was, people started making jokes, and like they had like the Chicago Sky is notoriously bad for properly caring for their players. Like even Angel Reese has been public about having her own trainer. They have poor facilities, and they had like a paper sign that was like, "Welcome from the Chicago Sky."
Yeah, welcome Nneka.
Yeah, welcome Nneka from the Chicago Sky. So Nneka finally cleared things up. She did say that it was just a visit. We found out that she was visiting multiple teams, but it was announced today that she will be returning to the LA Sparks. So that will be very interesting.
Yeah, good for her. I think that's a good homecoming. But I wonder too, because Nneka, since y'all have the same loctician, Nneka is from Houston, if she is wanting to make moves to retire in Houston, or is she wanting to retire with the team that drafted her?
Right. It really could go either way.
Both are good options.
I was watching Unsupervised, which I would highly recommend. If you love women's basketball, obviously we try to get into it every week here, but there's a podcast with Sid Colson and TP called Unsupervised, and I listen most weeks, but they had NECA on last week, and when they brought Sid was like, "Hey NECA, what'd you think about the Comets coming back?" And NECA was like, "Yeah, like it's very exciting." It was a very just like even.
She just touched on it. She wasn't like,
yeah, she didn't go above and beyond or nothing like that. I could just be reading into it.
Yeah, maybe we should tweet at NECA every day and be like, "Hey, come back to Houston."
So that was very exciting to learn. Okay, NECA's going to the LA Sparks. A lot of players so far we're seeing are returning, like Chelsea Gray, Jewel Lloyd,
Jackie
Young are all returning to the Aces. Asia Wilson, all returning to the Aces.
You're forgetting someone.
We're talking about bench warmers now. No,
you're saying people that are returning.
Starter.
She's a starter, actually.
Yeah, Kirsten Bell. She's also returning to the Aces.
She is.
And the Aces won the last WNBA championship, so they're
That's
locking
crazy.
in their good team.
Yeah, that's crazy that they have like pretty much everyone's coming back. Because only a couple people got snatched up in the expansion draft.
Yeah. So let's see who else. The Wings were getting Jessica Shepard from the Lynx. Enrique signed again with the Wings, and let's see. Alyssa Thomas. She's coming back to the Venus Mercury.
Phoenix.
So it seems like a lot of these players are still like, if their current team can get a deal in.
Did we talk about Angel?
No, yeah, let's talk about that.
Yeah, Angel.
So it was announced that Angel Reese is going to be. She was traded to the Atlanta Dream, which they're going to be a force to reckon with because Alicia Gray is returning, Ryan Howard is returning, Naz Hillman.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
We don't know about Jordan Canada, right?
No, I heard some talk about Brittany going to actually Las Vegas. I don't know how true that is because everything I read on Twitter, I can't differentiate between like actual sources and then the people that are just like manifesting for their team.
Yeah. We do know that Gabby Williams is not returning to Seattle.
Yeah, she said her posted her goodbye post like maybe an hour ago.
Yeah. So we don't know where she's going. So I thought it'd be fun to be like, okay, this is in the future.
Oh, make some predictions.
What are we thinking?
Okay.
Okay, so the people that haven't confirmed. So Gabby, the big names, Gabby Williams, congratulations on coming to the Lynx.
You think the Lynx?
I don't know. They've lost so many people.
Right.
So many. Natisha Heidemann, she's going to the Storm, which the Stud Buds are being split up if Courtney Williams is staying.
I thought it was so funny that people are saying Natisha's like wanting to go to the Storm because Skylar's going to be there, but she's probably leaving.
Yes, Skylar is most likely leaving the Storm.
So that crush is still out the window.
So, yeah, what are you thinking?
I heard that rumor too. I think it's plausible. What if she goes to the Valkyries?
You do love the Valkyries.
I do love the Valkyries. That's my team until the Comets come back.
Okay.
I would love to see it. Honestly, whoever gets Gabby that's a steal. She's so good. So good defensively.
Yeah. Yeah. She's amazing defensively. We do know that Marina and Brittany Sykes got max contracts with the Toronto Tempo.
That's crazy.
So they're all in on them.
That's crazy.
Let's see. Maybe. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Are there any other big names that we don't really know where they're going?
I got a guess for you. Or a person you can guess.
Who?
Azrae Stevens.
Ooh.
Does she like Tex-Mex?
Yeah. Is she a fan of Texas.
I mean,
Tex-Mex.
if she did go to the Wings, I that would make sense to me because of how much time she spent with Paige in Unrivaled.
They did make a lot of big moves, though, with bigs.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we have quite a few 4s and 5s. Quite a few, like 2 to 3. But enough to where somebody's getting cut in training camp. So, because of the moves that the Wings have made, the Dallas Wings, I wonder, does that lock in that they are not going to draft Lauren Betts or Awa Pham?
What if they just say, you know what? You think it's AZ? We're getting Olivia Miles. That would be crazy.
That would be wild.
I doubt it.
Well, because everyone's like, there was a prediction that came out that said Olivia Miles might go number 1.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Not that she's not good. I just don't think.
Right. She's going high for sure.
Top 4.
Yeah. Okay. So is that what we're locking in? We think on Monday when the draft happens, we're thinking AZ Fudd with the Dallas Wings.
AZ Fudd's going to Minnesota. Not Minnesota, sorry. AZ Fudd's going to Dallas. Lauren Betts is going to Minnesota. And Olivia Miles is going to Seattle. Because with all these trades going on,
they're setting up.
Right.
They're getting ready for Monday.
Here's my reasoning. The Wings have locked down a lot of bigs in their free agency. They need more guards.
Yes.
You have arguably the best shooter in the country in AZ Fudd. There she goes, number 1. Number 2, Minnesota Lynx. They don't really got anybody.
Everyone's hurt.
But especially, I feel like I could see Lauren Betts doing well there. And then with the big 3 in Seattle leaving of Gabby, Skylar, and Nneka, they need a point guard.
Yeah.
Olivia Miles.
Very true.
There you go.
What if they want an experienced guard?
Who?
I don't know who, but
no, what team I'm saying?
Seattle.
Natisha.
Right. She's gonna come in just to coach up Olivia.
Right.
And the Mystics have number 4.
Ooh.
I think. I can't remember.
I don't remember.
Okay. So we're locking it in. We think
Do you agree with me in my picks?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I think, but where's Awa Pham gonna go? I think she's gonna go one of those that we don't expect.
I wonder if there's any, because like I was looking at old predictions from last year, and it had like, I don't know, Sonia was really low. She went number 3.
Yeah.
So
you don't know what these teams are gonna do.
No, because like, yeah, you want to pick the best player, but you want to pick the best player that's gonna fit what you got going on.
Yeah.
And I think it's hard to predict as well with like so many people not signed to a team. It's hard to like predict, okay, what does this team got going on, because we don't know who's on the team.
Yeah, exactly. But it's going to be exciting. It's been very exciting few weeks, just as we transitioned out of Unrivaled into March Madness, out of March Madness, now into the WNBA. Very excited to get through this draft, get through knowing who these teams are going to be made up of, and then get to the Aces Wings game in Austin.
Oh, yeah, we're doing that. Yeah, today especially has been really fun on Twitter. Every time I open the app, there's
something new has happened. I'm like, I bet you, if we look right now something has happened. Something, that's all my news feed is. Satu Sabali posted a picture in Dallas. So people are like, what?
No. Would she go back?
I don't know.
Well, is she even cleared to play? Because, what was it, in the finals? She got a really bad hit to the head. Like, should have been on concussion protocol of some sort. And the way they had this woman walking off the court, she should not have been walking, first of all. I feel like
it was dangerous.
This woman has a lawsuit on her hands if she wanted one, and she could make a lot of money from it, because that was like so foul the way they handled that. And this was in what? This was in October. So is she cleared to play yet? Who knows? I don't know. Head injuries are crazy.
I know.
I don't play with them.
Yeah, I know, because when we were in Atlanta, I hit my head in the bathroom, and she was like freaking out.
You scared me because like I could tell like it really hurt. Like
it was one
I
of
just
those
heard
like it just happened. It like I like bent down and hit it on the counter in the bathroom, and it was one of those where it's like, okay, the initial impact hurt, but then it also continued to hurt, and then I was like, yeah, and she was like so scared. Well, but it was fine.
Well, here's why. Because I don't know, for whatever reason, like the deaths of like Bob Saget and then the woman who played the mom in The Parent Trap, I forget her name, both died from like head injuries and were fine, and then they just suddenly passed. So like I don't fuck with head injuries. They scare me.
Yeah.
So I was like very like diligent of like, okay, is there any changes in your behavior and the way you're speaking? Just, are you okay? Because they said they were okay and they died.
Yeah.
So
I know. Well, speaking of those passings, we did want to talk today about something that we don't feel gets talked about enough. So therefore, when we have to experience it, it's one of those things where we don't really know how to process things, because it's just like, wow, okay, we're expected to learn how to process it as we're going through it. And that's grief.
yeah.
So
it's one of those things where like it's not talked about enough, but like literally death happens to all of us. Mm-hmm. Like that's like one of the only thing that's guaranteed in this life is that we will die, and the people that are close to us will die. And yeah, it's sad, but I think talking about it more, I feel like will normalize the emotion. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because even like the past couple weeks, my clients like come in for a haircut and mention like, oh, they're getting ready to like go to a funeral because their parents has passed. I'm like, man, like that's sad, but I'm glad that like I can be there for you in, you know, to one, get you ready to feel and look your best for this event, but also just like listen to you tell the story of like your loved one and the impact they made on your life.
Yeah. It's I mean, and we thought of this because I'm heading to a funeral this weekend for one of my family members on my dad's side. And, you know, you have, you know, you may go through your life where I know we can both remember when we've had like a very close family member pass and kind of how we've experienced that.
I mean, kind of. Well, I don't really have any like, I mean, all my grandparents have passed, but I can't say that I was like super close to them because like nobody, none of my family members outside of like my mom and dad like lived in the same city. So I feel like I have different like familiar relationships than a lot of people. And so every person that I've known who has passed, I have not been particularly close to.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I used to say losing someone closest to me was like my biggest fear. But, you know, I think with growing and maturing, it's one of those things where it is, like you said, it's a definite thing. It's going to happen to all of us. So it's tough because I kind of have shifted into, okay, I want to just enjoy the moments while they happen, enjoy people and experiencing time with people for what it is, rather than focusing on the inevitable.
Like practice like being present more.
Yes.
And in that moment enjoying it.
Because I'm a 7. Okay. I'm an Enneagram 7. If y'all know about Enneagrams, I'm a 7. She's a 4. She's very, like, when we first started messaging and stuff, we brought up Enneagram. I was like, are you a 4? Like I knew.
Did you?
Yeah. Because
Really?
you were like, guess, what do you think? I was like, I think you're a 4.
Oh.
You don't remember? Wow, so long ago. But because I'm a 7, or not because I'm a fit 7, but I am a 7. So therefore, I don't like to feel my feelings. I like just the high highs. I like to live there. And if something is like pulling me into like sadness, then I want to find those things that bring me joy, and so that I don't feel that.
It's crazy because I'm the opposite.
Right.
I'm like, I'm feeling this I might wallow in it a little too long, but like I feel every emotion that I feel, it's like on a 10.
Yeah.
Like super happy, 10. Super sad, 10.
Mm-hmm.
Super mad, 10. I'm up here.
Right.
I know it doesn't look like it, but I'm up here.
Mm-hmm. It's like, yeah, if something happens, it's like so minor. And then you're like, I'm like,
it's the end of the world.
Yeah. I'm like, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Like times when we've done escape rooms, like by ourselves, and like time is running out and we're not getting it. I'm like, we're going to lose.
I'm like, no, we have time left.
No, we don't.
Let's use it.
We're going to fail. We're going to fail.
Right.
It's over.
And we have yet to not escape a room together.
We have not failed.
Exactly.
Nope.
See? All for nothing. But you don't say that. You say, it's because you have to feel those feelings.
Yeah, I think because for me, if I don't like feel it in the moment, it's going to like be so much worse down the line when like that feeling actually comes up. Mm-hmm. Like in order for me to go through it, I have to feel it in the moment and like express that on a 10 basically.
Yeah.
And then like I get over it pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm. So I think, I do think going on Survivor definitely helped me process grief because it was in a different context.
Yeah, because you didn't nobody died.
Right.
But you had to grieve that whole process.
Yeah, I had to grieve. It wasn't until the therapist phrased it that way that I realized what I was experiencing was I was grieving my game. Like I was grieving what I thought could happen and what it could be because I just couldn't process why I was so sad about it. I'm like, it's just a game, It's just not everyone's gonna win, but you still have, especially making on the show, I had such high expectations for myself. And it was one of those things where I believed in myself so much that I didn't take into account external factors that could interfere with that.
Right, because you have the skills to do really well on Survivor. I just think the hand that you were dealt was not a good one. Mm-hmm. And I think also that's just the nature of the new era. Like luck is so much involved in doing well.
Yeah.
Like take Genevieve for example.
Yeah.
She went out way too early, but what did she do wrong?
Right.
Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. What did you do wrong? Nothing.
Yeah.
That's just how the new era goes.
And so, I mean, even just processing that grief was new for me. It was, it felt like the first time in my life that I've really had to go through the full motion of what the steps of grief, where I had to accept what happened. And I was intentional about processing my emotions in a way so that I could accept it and actually feeling it. I think allowing myself to, coming back to the U.S. from Fiji and having the 2 weeks just basically, I don't know how you want to call it, incognito. No one knew I was back but my family. Even my extended family didn't know I was back. And it was just I had to truly process how I felt and sit in the sadness and allow myself to feel it so that I could get through it, where I was so used to just avoiding it to just get through it, but it wasn't getting through it. Like when you avoid it, you're just setting it aside. Mm-hmm. And setting it aside is not processing it, which, I feel like I've learned, because setting it aside is comfortable for me. Setting it aside means, okay, I'm sad. I could put this over here, and then I could just, wow, I love this I love doing this. I love doing that. I'm just going to focus on that. Mm-hmm. And then it's going to be one random day that brings up, oh yeah, remember when you set that aside? Mm-hmm. Then that, it never allows that to fully heal. With Survivor and my game and processing it really allowed me to think of grief in a new way, which can help in, grieving people or other things and understanding it in that way, that it is grief. Yeah. When you're thinking of losing something. And I know it's it's just a game, but it was a very real experience and very real feelings at the time that helped me understand grief better.
Yeah, even to talk about your Survivor experience, when it comes to like, your time in the game was literally just a week, but the build up to it was
just a week. Kidding.
In the grand scheme of your life, it was just 1 week.
7 whole days.
7 days. But it still has a big impact because like leading up to those 7 days, you're going through casting for months, going through every step of the process, unsure if you're going to move forward. But in the same time, you're like wanting to achieve this dream. So it's being hyped up in your head. And so like, yes, 7 days, only 7 days. But like, yes, like that's still like, I see the magnitude there of it like affecting you.
Yeah. Because I think that's not something that enough people talk about publicly. Amongst ourselves, we definitely get into it and definitely can have talked through shared experiences with other past players. But I think that's something that people out there that ever want to play or ever get that opportunity to play the game need to understand that side of it.
Yeah.
Because you think of oh my gosh, how amazing would it be to win? And oh my gosh, if I was just cast, like that's enough right there. But to like, what if it doesn't turn out the way you want? And I don't even think my mind started to process that until like just before the game started. We all met with the therapist one last time, and she was like, "What if you go out first?" And I was like, Don't put that negative energy out.
I'm not trying to manifest that.
That's how far my mind was from that. And so, yeah, I think like when I think back on like June, July, I mean, let's be real, June to December of 2025 or 2024, grieving that experience really helped me understand the importance of feeling that sadness and kind of being able to feel the sadness, continue to live in the world without having to just be like, all right, I'm shutting myself out from everything while I just feel, I don't know, not bad for myself, but I just, let myself cry, let myself be sad about it. Because I've always in the past thought of it as like a negative.
Yeah, being sad is like a negative emotion.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's interesting that you brought that up because I think about that a lot of like, why do we label certain emotions negative? Like, why is like anger negative? Or I feel like the whole spectrum of emotions are what they are. They're not bad or good. I think it's good to feel them all. Like it's important to, because that's what makes us human, right?
Yeah.
And so it's just, why is it socially acceptable to like be happy and laugh, but then like if I'm crying in public, that's a problem. Like it's just
because
an emotion.
People don't know what to do with that.
Right.
Like you see someone cry, if you
and that's not my problem. If you don't know what to do with my sadness, it's mine.
Yeah, like someone's crying in front of you, like you don't know what to do. You're just like, does that person want a hand on the shoulder? Do you want to cry with them? Is that a socially acceptable? Start crying with the person?
I mean, sometimes like I see someone crying, I start crying too. I'm one of those.
Yeah, so yeah. I mean, I think so the reason I think of the importance of grieving my game and like getting through that, and I really do think that it's helped me help with the overall grief process in life, because I realized and recognized that when Mickey from Big Brother 27 passed away, I went through my own grieving process, learning about that happening, because I just met her in Orlando.
Like a week or two before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I met her for the first time. We talked about, hey, it was at the celebrity weekend, the Over the Edge weekend in Orlando. And she was like, oh my gosh, I'm coming to Houston soon. And I was like, I was like, let me know. Don't forget. She's like, okay. And we literally followed each other on Instagram right then and there. So she was like, I will not forget. She's like, and then she like held my hand. She's like, I promise. And I remember telling you about it, because I was like, wait,
extra.
why did she promise? Now I don't believe her. And so when I learned of her passing, that was like, whoa, like so young, and it just, you know, death comes when you least expect it. You know, and we're not, no day is promised, right? She seemed very healthy, you know, when I met her a couple weeks before. And so I realized that, you know, I kept thinking about her, and I was like, wow, I really, you know, it's not a complete stranger, but she was somebody that I had met, and she's in the reality TV world, and it really puts things in perspective.
Yeah, I think grieving her specifically is like an interesting, like its own journey of grief, because like you are a live feed watcher. So it's like you didn't know her, but like you and like every other Big Brother fan saw so much of her, and it's like she might not have known you, but you like knew her, for lack of a better word.
Very good point. I didn't even think about that perspective of all the like hours of feeds that I'd watched and covered on, you know, live feed updates and stuff. So it's one of those things that we don't like to talk about grief, because do you think people think it's like a negative? Or mean, just like it's something you don't want to
maybe not negative, but I think it can be so heavy and so big that it, like, because of its heaviness, it's like, oh, I don't want to touch this, I don't want to talk about it, because it's like brings up a lot. I think I just think it's important to start thinking about, or not even just start, I'm sure maybe people are, you know, but to normalize discussing grief outside of the context of even just death, but, you know, grieving the life you thought you would have had if you go through a breakup, or grieving the career you thought you would have. That's literally what I thought of when you were talking about your like grief journey with Survivor. It was like I mentioned, no one particularly close to me has passed, but I feel like the only like feeling that I can like relate to is like any breakup I've gone through. It just felt so heavy, and even if it's like a breakup that should have happened, like not only am I grieving this person that's like, they're not dead, but like I'm never gonna see them again, I'm never gonna talk to them again, and I thought I'd have this life with them. Like, you're grieving on multiple different like planes. It is like, I don't know what's worse, grieving like in the sense of a breakup, or grieving someone that has passed, because like there's something of like the finality of someone passing versus like someone that you dated, like they're still there, they're still alive, but it's like they're kind of like dead in your eyes, in the sense of like you're never gonna have that relationship again. It's tough.
You can also grieve friendships.
Ooh, yeah. That's a tough one too.
We're like, put a pin in that. Put a pin in that for sure. But yeah, you can grieve friendships that, you know, sometimes people are in your life for a reason. Sometimes they're in your life for a season.
Or a lifetime. And that's funny, because I remember this girl that I was like dating, not dating, situationship. She was like, Sarah, like, you know, like that saying of like, you have people in your life for a season or a reason or a lifetime. Like, I see you as a lifetime. And do we talk anymore?
Oh my God. People just be talking.
People just be saying stuff.
They just say whatever. Gosh.
So grieving that friendship, whatever it was tough.
The situationship.
Yes, situationship.
Yeah, I just think if we can normalize talking about grief in every context of our life, then that will help better prepare us for grief when it comes to death. Like it allows us to understand those emotions better, because it's tough. Like when it happens, and it's so difficult to deal with when you're not used to the grief process, the grief journey. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
Besides a breakup, is there anything else that you feel like you've had to grieve?
Maybe like that's like the biggest thing that I can like relate to. But I feel like, I don't know, you grieve like little things in the sense of like, oh, I thought my life would go this way. And like you were saying, career. I feel like the grief in my career journey was like a good thing. But really that, or even like I could touch on my relationship with my mom. I feel like it's not like the ideal relationship, just because we're like such different people in what we believe in, but it's like I'm loving her from afar. Like I didn't cut her out of my life, but like it would be unhealthy for both of us if we were in communication frequently. And so like I had a period in my life where I had to grieve like having that ideal relationship, because why is that ideal? Like you have relationships with people and it makes you have what's the word I'm looking for? The closest you have with somebody is dependent on like your two personalities, and there is no wrong or right, even if it is family. And I, had to grieve that, and I'm okay with it. Yeah.
But do you want to tell people where she's at?
Oh yeah, my mom lives in the Philippines, so I think that makes it easier to not. To not. She's not in close proximity, so it's hard. I feel like it's harder to keep up like a super close relationship anyways. Especially with like the 12-13 hour time difference.
And y'all have your differences. She's pro AI, you're not.
To say the least, yeah.
Think of any mom on Facebook who just loves AI. That's her.
And she'll be sending me stuff on like Messenger. And it's like, oh, she like, I could tell she believes it. I'm like, Mom, this is AI. Like, this is not real. The president is not saying this.
She said, what?
Yeah. She said, how do you know?
Right. So do you feel like do you feel content with your relationship today because you've grieved what people assume is normal?
Oh yeah, I went to therapy for that.
I'm healed. Love therapy.
Yes.
Yeah. So and then I was trying to think if there was anything else, but that I've grieved, and I really don't think I've experienced or let myself go through that experience of grief until Survivor, and then just still like processing that, making sure I've put a pin in it, make sure I have gotten to like a healthy relationship with it.
Do you feel like, because I think about this too in the sense of like when it comes to grieving death, because I've gone 34 years without grieving someone close to me, like, is it gonna hit harder? Like, do you think because you were that much, you had gone 30 plus years without having to grieve, do you think your Survivor experience like hit harder?
Yes, because I didn't know. It was difficult to define what I was experiencing. I'm like, why does this feel like this? Instead of just realizing, oh, I'm just grieving my game. Or I'm grieving what I thought could be. It was like, oh my gosh, why am I so sad? Why am I crying about this? Why am I just, I make it sound so sad, but like, why am I crying myself to sleep type of thing?
No, but that's real. And I'm glad you're talking about it too, because I feel like certain people will see it from the lens of like, oh, but you got to play.
Yeah.
Which it's like, yeah, you had this cool experience.
You could say that at every step.
It doesn't negate your feelings.
Yeah, if someone makes the jury, then people are like, well, at least you made the jury. But that doesn't mean that someone can't be upset about their placement or upset about how things turned out.
But I even see, like, in the lens of Survivor, even, like, ask any winner. You don't think there's grief involved on their end, too, because they didn't play the game they thought they'd play.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah. Grief is interesting.
It is, but it's important, I think, to talk about and discuss.
Yeah. Glad we got to unpack that a little bit.
Yeah. I like these. I don't know. I don't shy away
from
from these.
You like the deeper stuff.
I do. I like the deep stuff. This is what I be talking to my clients about, too. We talk about death.
Yeah. I don't be talking to Q about that.
And we talk about, I don't know.
Me and Q be doing TikTok dances.
I've never done a TikTok with a client. Never have, never will.
Come on, never say never.
Who would I do a TikTok? I don't even like to do the TikTok dances with you.
I know. No?
I'm not opposed to doing one with Jonathan, no. But
Okay.
like, I don't want to do a TikTok dance with not even you. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
All right. As we close this out, what are you listening to?
What am I listening to? You know what we've been playing a lot in the shop?
What?
Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, okay.
And it's been a vibe. It makes me want to go back through his discography and just like listen to it all.
Mm-hmm. You should.
I should.
Yeah. I've listened to. Okay. So Don Toliver.
Oh, here we go.
He does this thing where he's from Houston. So he loves to put out a chopped and screwed version of his.
I love a good chopped and screwed.
Yes. So he put out a chopped and screwed version of Octane. It's only about like 6 or 7 songs.
Have you played this?
No.
For me?
I played at the gym this morning. It's good.
Why didn't you play this for me? This I could get behind.
Ooh.
Yeah, get it. Hey.
It's so good. So I would say that the chopped, it's. I think it's called Chopped and Something Remix. Just look up Don Toliver wherever you listen to your music. If you liked Octane, you would love the Chopped and Screwed version. And then watching. We watched.
Well, I have something else, so you could say what you watched.
Oh, it's not something that we watched?
No.
Okay, well, I want to talk about Love on the Spectrum.
I did watch that.
Yes, exactly. We watched season 4 of Love on the Spectrum. We've watched all the seasons, but season 4 came out
that so fast.
So fast.
Too fast.
We ate it up. Like we did it. We should have paced ourselves. It was so good.
I love that show.
We got introduced to some new people like Logan
and
Dylan per se. I love on the Spectrum. It's been one of those shows that I've always loved. And of course, because I podcast about reality TV, I've thought about, I'm like, whoa, I was like, should I podcast about this show? Ultimately, I decided not to because I just feel like you should be responsible in covering Love on the Spectrum. But it's so good. It's such a feel-good show. I just... Connor and Abby.
You say it all the time. They have dating figured out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. They have dating mastered because they focus on what do you like, what do you not like. Like, let's not complicate things. Hey, we have common interests. I want to see you again. Mm-hmm. It's so, and then they it just seems like because they are focused on like, I want to find love, right? They're focused on the basics. And it's not like, oh, well, does this person have this red flag with X, Y, and Z? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. All the stuff I see on, like, Pop the Balloon.
All the hypotheticals.
They be focused on the wrong stuff.
You live in Atlanta?
Yes, exactly. So ridiculous. But, yeah, I love on the Spectrum. If you haven't seen the season and you've been meaning to check it out, go check it out. It is so good. It's such a feel-good show. It makes you just want to turn it on again.
Honestly, like my client was talking about it to me today. He's like, I haven't seen the 4th season because like my wife and I, we just went to the beginning and started rewatching it. I'm like, I think I want to do that.
Love that. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. What have you been watching?
So when I play Survivordle, I struggle when it's someone who's not like a returner and is on seasons like 4 through 33. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah. Most of the seasons. I want to get better at it. So I said, let me do a Survivor rewatch. Skipping Borneo because I can't do it. I'm right now watching Survivor Season 2, the Australian Outback. And I am shocked at how much I can remember from my childhood. It is so nostalgic. I remember literally everybody. Whereas, like, asked me a couple weeks ago, I couldn't, like, name certain cast members. But, like, no, I remember these people. I remember Kimmy being upset about the chickens. I remember, like, the eating competitions. Like, old school Survivor is just so different. Jeff is barely there. I think I like it better.
You know what I'm describing? Every dish.
The whole Applebee's menu.
Yeah.
And rap.
Yes.
No.
And describing the blood moon.
I hate
twist.
to say it, but I think I liked when he was just the host and not the... Oops.
Well, I hope you enjoy your rewatch.
Yeah, I know, it's really good. I thought, I had told you too, the interesting way they did the tiebreaker. I don't know if it was the first in history, but it was against Mitchell and Keith, and they were deadlocked. They vote again, couldn't come to a decision. They broke the tie by saying, okay, who has had votes cast against them in previous tribal councils? Keith had none, Mitchell had one, and so Mitchell went home.
Wild.
Imagine if that's
Spoiler
how we
alert.
still... Right, spoiler alert for something that happened 20 years ago. Imagine if that's how they still broke ties today.
That would be wild.
Honestly,
I like it.
I think I would like that.
Right.
Because, like, if no one wrote my name down, I should be good.
Yeah,
You should
exactly.
only be worried if you have been a target.
You just got concerned about me. I'm fine.
Exactly.
All right. This has been a fun episode. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. Please sound off in the comments. Let us know what you think. Also, go leave us a 5-star rating and review. We would really appreciate it on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. And leave us a thumbs up on YouTube. We really, really appreciate that. You can find me on all social media at Aysha Like Aysha. That's AYSHA like ASIA. Right now, just talking about, we just wrapped up season 10 of Married at First Sight over on the A Perfect Match Patreon. And so we're just going to head into some like quote unquote off season pods before we start up our new season. Well, it's not a new coverage of an old season. So if you're interested in that, you can go there. And yeah, we wrapped up Age of Attraction. So there's nothing there. So all I'm doing right now is Life by Us and Married at First Sight. Sarah, where can people find you?
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram or TikTok at SJ Menzel. And if you like hair content, I've been really in my bag on my hair page at Sheared by Sarah. So if you're into that, go follow and see what I'm up to.
Please do.
Please.
All right. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this episode. Let us know what you think. And we will see you next week. Bye.
Bye.